Reporting from the front line, this is Ed Johnson, GSM. I've been hit. There's a bomb. Go, get out of here. The recipient has gone beyond the realms of journalism by showing that there is more to our sense of purpose than just getting the scoop. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow journalists, the Special Journalist of Merit Award goes to Africa's own Michael Power. Well deserved.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Most of us, not just journalists, everyone. We look, but we do not see. We listen, but we do not hear. We talk, wow, how we talk. But we do not always communicate. To communicate what is true, what is valuable and right. To believe in that. That is a challenge we all share. I'm very proud to be a journalist. To be rewarded for it, well, that's a wonderful and unexpected bonus. I thank you all so very much.
and I were hoping you'd stick around long enough to come over for dinner.
I'd love to, but
Another story.
always.
You gonna tell me what?
Global water crisis, Time magazine.
That's some story, huh?
You know, half the world's population is affected by it. The other half ought to do something about it.
So where do you start?
A wonderful land, a place with a future. My own backyard, Africa.
I've been away for so long that I wonder if the sound of a drum still has its power. Fa, 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 fa. I've been away for so long that I wonder. Fa, 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 fa. If the sound of a drum still has its power. Fa, 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 fa.
Now we come to the final matter on the agenda, the defense budget contract, worth a total of 500 million US dollars. Minister for Defense, Honorable Patrick Lembe.
Mr. President, after carefully assessing the tenders submitted, the most competitive are from the companies de facto and arms link. However, as I explained to Secretary Ojuka, I favor arms link due to their additional 7-year post-sale service agreement.
I do endorse the view of the minister.
What a travesty. $500 million to spend on stockpiling arms and weapons of destruction when 60% of our population lacks clean water. I have, with my own eyes, seen the suffering of our people. A lack of basic amenities such as drinking water, causing illness, death, and untold hardship. At any one time, half of our people are suffering from illnesses that come from a basic lack of clean water and proper sanitation. Minister, do you want to elaborate?
We simply haven't enough funds to meet the medical demands.
This is preventable. Do you realize that for every 10 armored tanks that we have, we can buy 50 bulldozers? Every fighter plane, we can lay 10,000 miles of pipe work. And for all the thousands of rifles that we have, we can provide 10,000 water pumps. In the absence of any threat to this country's stability, I refuse to waste millions of dollars on arms. As of now, the defense budget is shelved. We'll reallocate the funds towards the commissioning of the Water for All project. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't fill our own glasses of water whenever we want. Let's not take that for granted. Ever.
technology available that will bridge the gap between cultures, peoples, and languages. I'm launching my scheme, Log On Africa.
Michael!
How are you doing?
Great, how's Chicago?
It was good. It sends his love.
Aww.
I noticed Thomas Rhines has managed to slip quietly into the country.
Well, quietly doesn't get you headlines, does it?
Communities. The shortest distance between people.
Where's Jomo?
One guess.
Football. Listen, I'll catch you later.
See you, baby.
Will be the National Grammar School here in the capital. I've always loved Mother Africa. She's always given me so much pleasure. And indeed, it feels good to give back. I often say that in my heart, I am an African in European skin.
Michael, you're back.
Jomo, you're late.
Sorry, the match went into extra time. And you know what? It was still a draw.
Oh, come on. You're trying to tell me I have to stay here and listen to Thomas Rhines for the sake of a draw?
No. You had to stay here and listen to Thomas Rhines in expectation of victory, my friend. Mango butter knife. You, me, and Anita. 6 o'clock. Okay?
Cool. Do you wanna go your way? Oh, baby. Do you really wanna find it? Are you sure you wanna see it? Do you really find it? Oh no. Welcome home. You and Joe set this up? You have no idea how much trouble you're in.
You didn't expect to get away without a celebration, did you?
Come on, guys.
No, but didn't you guys ever stop and wonder what the hell you were doing when all these bullets were zipping around?
Were bullets zipping around?
Yes.
You should have told me. No, come on, seriously, the danger. You don't really feel it when you're in the middle of it.
Hey, Michael, you know, I know the feeling. It's just like being an accountant.
Your time is up. Accidents do happen.
And you never see them coming.
Marabaka. I'm so pleased you're here. You know, Joe.
Oh, nice to see you again, madam. Fine, madam.
Guys, excuse us just a second, huh?
And how is my favorite protege?
I even brought you something back.
Chocolates.
This is for you.
Oh, no, Michael, I can't. You earned it.
I insist.
Anita, you know, I sometimes worry that you guys may not come back.
We'll always come back. This is our home.
Yeah, I know it's our home, but look, what if something happens to you? Huh? Or you?
Michael knows what he's doing. Let's celebrate that.
Cheers.
So, how are things at the editor's desk?
Hectic. The president's water project has caused quite a stir. And so your water story could become quite controversial.
That's what makes headlines.
It's uncanny. You are always in the right place at the right time.
Good teacher.
You know, I've been inundated with emails and phone calls from all over the world. I even got a call from some stressed-out American demanding a meeting.
Welcome home, Michael.
Thank you.
Oh, Michael. Oh, you haven't been eating. You've lost weight again.
Auntie Comfort, I eat all the time, honestly.
No. You're way too thin. And you know I'm never happy if I can still get my arms around you. Welcome here.
And how are you today?
Chief Ojo.
Michael Power.
How are you, sir?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
Mr. Marshall? Mr. Marshall? Mr. Marshall?
Be good, Nunu. Children, don't forget to wash your hands.
Nothing changes.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
So it is. Can we eat? Let us honor comfort by eating well.
Thank you, Chief.
This food is nice.
This is great, Aunt Comfort.
Thank you, Michael.
Your work takes you further and further away these days, Michael.
I follow the stories. It's not often that they come to you. But you'll be glad to know that my present assignment starts here.
Here?
Right here.
Then you will be able to attend the village bazaar.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Ah, good. No matter how long the tortoise head is out, it must go back inside its shell.
I was chasing dead boys around the corner.
Michael, the president's water thing, what does it mean?
Basically, the government will buy the equipment, pipelines, water pumps, whatever's needed. But the key thing is, it is to be driven by the local communities.
At last. You know who fetches the water in the dry season? Us women and the children.
Brings back memories.
Oh, not good ones. Oh, who is that? He is eating with his family.
Excuse me, please.
I want one of those.
Anita. What?
The doctor said she's in a deep coma.
And the American guy is dead.
Michael, what on earth was Madame Bakker working on?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
Mr. John Marshall, 33 years old, single bullet wound to the forehead from a .22 caliber gun. Clean entry wound to the front indicates that the gun was fired at point-blank range. Professional hit, I'd say. He's lived in Africa for several years.
You can tell that from his body?
No, from his entry visa stamps. A lot of air miles there.
Do you know if this is all there was?
That's all there is.
Secretary Juka.
This is a government-restricted area.
Michael Power, African News Bureau. I'm expected. Thank you very much.
Mr. Power, this way, please.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, I didn't realize anyone was here.
I'm here to see Secretary Juka. I'm Michael Power.
Oh, the journalist.
Yes.
Wow, it's good to finally put a face to such a renowned name. I'm Sabina Siko.
Sabina. Sabina means princess, doesn't it?
No, that's Sabrina. I'm Secretary Juka's intern. He should be down shortly. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
I've read some of your articles.
Only some?
Well, between work here and my postgraduate studies, I hardly have enough time. Exactly.
Mr. Power, I am sorry for keeping you waiting, but I can see that Sabina has kept you entertained. Sabina, are you sitting in on this?
No, Uncle, I have a lecture to attend, but I'll be seeing you later. Goodbye, Mr. Power.
Pleasure meeting you.
Oh, congratulations on your prestigious award.
Thank you.
When a son of our soil receives such a thing, it sends a positive message about our country. And it wasn't lost on the president either. But that is not why you're here.
No. I'm here regarding the John Marshall murder story.
Oh, the murder of an expatriate. It's not good for tourist trade. I mean, we all know how important the foreign exchange is to the country.
Yes. I was wondering, Secretary Juka, how well did you know John Marshall?
Forgive me for saying, but you sound more like a detective than a journalist.
My apologies. It's just that one of your business cards was found among John Marshall's personal effects.
I see. But then, I am a politician. I meet different people all the time. It wouldn't be unusual for my business card to get in the hands of relative strangers. Huh? More importantly, how is Madame Baka?
Unfortunately, she's still in a coma.
Oh, sorry to hear that. My thoughts are with her.
Mr. Secretary, your next appointment, Mr. Jeremy Trois, has just arrived.
Thank you. If that is all, I do have another pressing engagement.
I thank you for seeing me at such short notice.
You're welcome.
Mr. Powell, this administration fully supports the freedom of the press. Maybe these matters are best left in the hands of the police. They investigate the crime, and you write the story.
In my experience, sir, sometimes the story solves the crime. Good day.
I'm afraid you wasted your time coming here.
An American citizen's been murdered and you're not concerned.
I've already been through this with the local police. I'd be more concerned if Marshall was one of ours. Fortunately, he wasn't. We've run his photo and his prints through our system, came up with nothing. Marshall was not an American.
But he had an American passport.
Correction. He had a fake American passport. As far as we're concerned, he doesn't exist. He's someone else's problem.
I'm sure he was stonewalling me. I need your help here, Ed.
Michael, you got a dead body in a business card. What do you want me to do? Call the Marines?
Look, when the U.S. Vice Consul tells me someone doesn't exist, you can be sure of one thing. They exist. Madam Becker wasn't just my editor-in-chief. She was my mentor.
All right, I'll see what I can do. How's your water story?
Under pressure.
All right, I'll get back to you.
No, but some of them do some good. Well, look, take a joke for instance.
I'm not so sure. I took a photograph of him during the primaries, and let me tell you, some overzealous intern faxed me a letter accusing me of photographing him in a bad light.
Ah, Anita, come on. Look, Ajuba's done a lot of good for this country, okay? Look, like getting the national youth squad sponsorship to compete in the Junior World Cup. That's true. So, he's okay in my book.
Anybody interested in football is okay in your books.
And besides, is there a good light in which to photograph politicians?
Same again, guys, yeah?
No thanks, I'm driving.
We're flying in the morning. I'll catch you later.
See you later. Oh, and Anita, soccer is the thing, cause soccer is the king, okay?
Careful, Michael.
I didn't even take anything. My laptop computer, TV, video, stereo. It's all here.
well as in a big flying machine.
I'm Mogaji, Michael Power.
Nice to have you here, Michael.
This is my photographer, Anita Chan.
Anita?
Mr. Mugaji, it's a pleasure to meet you. How are things?
This is what I was talking about. We head right over here. Do you see the scale of what I'm dealing with here, Michael? This village is not unique at all. In fact, the problem isn't even isolated to Africa. It's a tragedy that's being repeated all over the world. Disease is endemic. You name it. Malaria, diarrhea, dengue fever, hookworm. They all originate from what? Unclean water. This is Cocoa Street, the village's nearest water supply. Only the water here is a cesspool of disease. I wouldn't let wildlife drink it, let alone human beings. Good morning, Mama.
How long has it been like this?
Too long. And it just keeps getting worse over the years. But this is their homeland. This is the hard life they have become used to. Did you know every 8 seconds, somewhere in the world, a child like this dies from a water-related disease? How do you feel?
What?
How does it feel holding her? She's only 4 years old.
There aren't words.
It's not much farther now. It took me more than a year to discover this place. Come on. Here it is. Enough clean water to cater for communities within a 50-mile radius.
How long has this been under construction?
About 5 months. We're planning to redirect a substantial amount of the spring water through pipelines nearer to the villages.
That must be what, 10 miles?
Oh, about that. You know, we obviously don't have enough funds to make it all the way. But we'll take it as far as our small funds can go. Every mile we achieve is one less mile for the people around here to walk. If we can save one life, we can save a generation.
Beautiful here, Harry.
Peaceful, too. And despite the hardship, there's a strong sense of community. Do you miss the city life at all?
Like a fish misses dry land. You know, years back, I used to be an engineer with the Ministry of Works and Housing in the capital.
I couldn't get one damn thing done in that place. But at least here, I feel I can make a contribution. This article you're writing, will it really make a difference?
Well, the timing is right. The president is launching his Water for All project, and it is an international issue. So, you know, I really do believe this story will make a difference.
Well, I hope you're right.
I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, cheers. Take care. Bye.
You know, when you concentrate, your tongue sticks out just between your lips.
Hey, are you spying on me?
I graduated here.
Oh, really?
I've got a soft spot for the gym.
Any of your old teachers still around?
One or two. My old English teacher's about to retire. She's finally given up on trying to mark my articles. Listen, can I buy you a drink?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it's a habit. I had it since I was a kid.
What is?
My tongue. Your articles are oddly optimistic. It's inspiring. Most journalists are cynical, like they've seen it all before.
Just because you've seen it all before doesn't mean things can't change. If I didn't believe things could change, I wouldn't write. It's about belief and believing. People forget it's a verb, you know, it's something you do. But imagine if we all did it, believed.
The world would be a better place. And there'd be no need for journalists.
I think I could cope with that.
Really? Then why do you write?
I graduated here, went to America.
Harvard, I imagine.
You can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I used to write home to my mother and father from America before they died in the drought. Sometimes I think I write as though I'm still writing home. The articles, well, they're just letters that happen to be published for everyone to see. And you? Why an intern?
Sure. Well, Secretary Ojuka was a really close friend of my parents. They died too in a car crash.
I'm sorry.
And he took me in, raised me as his own daughter. He even sponsored my studies overseas. I'm only working as an intern until I finish my postgraduate studies.
Looks like we have a lot in common. And so after you graduate?
I'm hoping to join the Foreign Service, and if everything goes my way, I'll get a posting with our embassy in London.
Look, I know you're very busy, but do you ever have an evening free?
You mean for a date?
You look stunning.
Thank you.
Have yourself a wonderful evening.
Great, and don't work too hard.
Oh, not at all.
Okay. Good evening. Bye, Uncle.
Stop shining my ear. It's just my shoulder, that's all.
You've been hit.
It's nothing. It's just glass.
Michael, are you okay?
I'm fine.
No, he's not fine. Somebody tried to kill him. Michael, that's enough. I'm calling the police.
No, Jomo.
Look, Michael, we need to get you to the hospital. You're bleeding.
No, I can take care of it. I'm okay.
We'll do whatever we can, Mr. Powell.
Thanks very much, officers.
Take care.
I'm lucky they were bad shots. Some first aid, huh?
Sorry.
Anita.
I heard what happened.
Sabina, meet Anita Chiama, a photographer friend of mine. This is Sabina Siko. She works in Secretary Duca's office.
Hi. Hello.
A drink, anyone?
No, I'm still busy. If you're fine, fine. You can come and check out the photos when you're ready. Nice meeting you. You too.
I'm sorry about that. We get it right next time, huh? I call you.
Do that. Look, I'm sorry if Anita felt a little like...
She gets overprotective.
And?
And she's a dear friend and my photographer. That's it.
Okay. Talk to you soon then.
Okay.
Bye.
I'm sure spending too much time in this red light makes you crazy.
So you're seeing Sabina now?
We're just friends. What?
You could have told me.
Tell you what?
Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy for you. But if you're falling for her when people are clearly trying to kill you, well, we don't want you losing concentration, do we?
There's nothing to tell.
Your new friend, she's the one who sent me the facts, Michael. You know what that is? That is manipulation of the press. I almost got fired. So is kissing you. That's manipulation of the press.
Anita, don't shoot the messenger. She was probably just following instructions. With the facts, I mean. Obviously.
Obviously. The number of times I've complained to editors about the photos they select.
Let me see that one. Are these the photos you took at the airport?
Yes.
I know who that is. It's John Marshall.
Sorry, sir, you have a visitor.
Mr. Power, it's a great pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
You write inspiring articles. When my Log-On-Africa project is officially launched, I hope you'll cover it.
It's in my diary.
What's your handicap?
That I've never played.
Oh, you should, my friend. All the best deals are done on the golf course. You know, if you get your swing right, you use every muscle in your body.
So I understand John Marshall worked for you.
He was a consultant on African business affairs.
Was he with you long?
On and off. If it's important, you can get the office to give you the exact date.
I spoke to the U.S. Embassy, and they have no record of a John Marshall ever existing.
Really?
Yes.
Extraordinary. Well, whoever he was, he had a wealth of experience in Africa, which is why we hired him. It's all in the grip.
Oh, yes, of course. What sort of person was he?
Michael, do you know what a consultant does? Basically, they borrow your watch and tell you the time.
But the fact still remains that a member of your staff has been murdered.
You can't write that, Michael. It's inaccurate.
Was that a good swing?
Perfect. At the time of Marshall's death, his contract had expired.
Strange. This is a picture of him with you at the airport last week.
He was there, but he wasn't with me.
Didn't he talk to you?
I was busy dealing with a more important matter, like my Log On Africa project.
All right.
I mean, you don't have to mention my project in any of your articles, but if you do, it's L-O-G.
I'm there, Mr. Rhines. Every muscle in your body, you say, huh?
Hey,
How much?
It's the key.
I think it's just about time. It's just about time. I think a week or so. I think we're doing well. I mean,
Oh, they're lovely, Michael. Thank you.
Hello? You're where?
Halfway around the world for a few days?
Yeah.
Come on, Ed.
Give me a break. I got a call from Anita.
Look, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're right. Your guy John Marshall gets killed, your editor gets put in a coma, you get shot at all in the space of 1 week.
And?
And you're fine? You got shot at, Michael.
Well, I must be doing something right.
That's why I'm here. John Marshall's passport was real McCoy. Had a secret code number. It's standard issue to deep cover agents. These guys, Michael, they live and breathe in the shadows. He was under the radar.
So when things go wrong, nobody holds up their hand. What I do know for sure is that John Marshall definitely worked as a consultant for the Rhinestone Corporation.
Rhinestone, as in Thomas Rhines, the millionaire philanthropist? Apart from you, who else knew that Bucka was meeting with Marshall?
Someone must have known. John Marshall wasn't just murdered. He was silenced.
Listen, we both know John Marshall was an agent. What I need to find out is what got him killed.
The case is closed. It's ashes.
Forget it.
Forget it? You know Michael Power? He's not gonna let it go, Colonel. It ain't gonna happen.
Off the record.
Okay.
Listen, recent events changed everything. Marshall focused on tracking financial transactions to do with arms deals to terrorists.
But what was he doing in Thomas Rhines Corporation?
Come on, Ed.
Hey, you tell me there's a chance this information can be controlled.
It was just a cover to keep him in Africa.
That cost him his life?
Can't confirm that. Unfortunately, he was killed before he could be debriefed. To tell you the truth, Ed, it's one hell of a mess. To compound the problem, vital information was missing from his personal effects.
Like what?
Classified. One thing for sure. Marshall got caught in the firing line. So you warn your friend Michael Power to walk away. This is one story he doesn't want to write.
Wow, you look great.
Thank you. So, where are we going?
Surprise.
Love surprises, but just not like the last time. Look, you're quite early. Can I show you around?
Okay.
Secretary Ojuka is a great patron of the arts. He has one of the largest private collections of African art.
Quite unique. This is exquisite. It must be priceless.
Not too close, though. You'll set off the alarm. The only way we could ensure all of this was to install a new state-of-the-art security system. It's just down the hallway.
Excuse me, ma'am. You have a phone call.
Oh, thanks, Mercy. I'll take it in the drawing room. Excuse me, Michael. I won't be long. But please, take a look around.
Funds will be transferred a week before the troops are deployed.
And the artillery? We will need enough to overcome any federal forces.
I have already taken care of that. They will be transferred from Airport Hangar 4.
It is imperative that my name is kept out of this whole affair. We can't afford any further mistakes. Like Marshall.
I made sure that he will never talk again.
So sorry to have kept you waiting.
No problem. Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Federal forces. It is imperative that my name is kept out of this whole affair. We can't afford any further mistakes. Like Marshall.
Water crisis is gonna have to wait.
What?
I think there's gonna be a coup.
You sure about this? There's not much security for an army.
Shh, keep it down, Ned. Let's go.
Oh, shit. They've already moved out.
They're going for the coup sooner than later. The only way to stop it now is to blow the conspiracy wide open.
Okay, maybe you got something. This guy Willem Latois, is a rogue financer currently involved in negotiating deals for an arms firm called Arms Link.
Arms Link is a major supplier here in Africa. Are you sure it was a Juka you heard?
Yes, I recognize his voice. They were meeting as I left Ojuka's house the other day.
Well, if Juka's involved, we don't know how far this reaches.
What is it, Michael?
Something doesn't feel right. I need to be sure.
Well, why don't you check out this blown-up photo of John Marshall from the press conference the other day?
Can you zoom in a little closer? Marshall's on a cell phone. That certainly wasn't among his personal effects.
I am going to give the President's press secretary a chance to respond. Michael, exposing a coup and naming names will have serious repercussions. So you should keep a low profile until you hear from me.
Well, as it happens, we'd planned to be out of town.
Good.
You better be going. Good luck.
Nurse, I need a phone that works.
Akutakite o Singamisia mabana bongo Aneso Mandela o Singani ben mabana bongo Feliz Mumie o Singamisia mabana bongo Wala mangabero o We Banashala tangana Singamisia mabana bongo Wala mangabero Singani ben mabana bongo Je suis votre libérateur. Je vais mourir pour vous. Quand je regarde l'Afrique, avec tous ces problèmes, je me demandais Africa, mais quel avenir. Quand je regarde l'Afrique, avec tous ces caractères, je me demandais Africa, mais quel avenir. Et aïe. Africa, des cadavres un peu partout, hein. Où est ton avenir? Les malades de Wendy. Quand je regarde l'Afrique, avec tous ces problèmes, je me demandais Africa, mais quel avenir? Chez nous en Afrique, c'est la dictature.
Great atmosphere here.
This is my family. They mean everything to me.
If Laura could see this, she'd love it.
Next time, bring her. You know you're always welcome.
She wants a divorce.
I'm sorry.
No, it's... You know, it's the real problem. There've been three of us in a marriage. Her and me and GSM.
But do you know what you wanted?
That's the one, Laura. Well, Michael, it's easier said than done. We've already separated. I moved into an apartment on the west side.
Ed, if it's Laura you want, go for it. It's never too late. GSN can look after itself.
Mr. President, I was with you in Bahrain yesterday. I could never be party to a rebellion against your government. If William Latour being a guest at my house is a problem, you're sure to get my resignation in the morning.
Charles. I don't want your resignation, and I do not doubt your loyalty. But I need answers here about William Latour.
I've known William since I served in the Ministry for Defense. He's the financial advisor to Armslink. But I had no idea what he was planning. Mr. President, I can order William Latour's immediate arrest.
Mr. President, apprehending William Latour may stop the coup in this instance. But our armed forces are presently ill-equipped to counter an attack.
What was the name of the other arms company that submitted a tender?
De facto.
Michael.
Michael, I just received a phone call from the president. I'm afraid I'm going to have to kill your story. I'm sorry.
Come on, let's not beat ourselves up here. The only part of our story that was questionable was Secretary Ojuka's involvement. We were right about William Latour.
But how did Ojuka manage to be in two places at the same time?
Come on, let's look on the bright side, huh? By exposing the coup, at least we saved some innocent lives.
Okay, so we foiled a coup. But now the president is going to reinstate the defense budget at the expense of what? The water project. People still lose.
Anita, are you ready to go?
Yeah, Jomo.
Hey, Benji.
Hey, Mr. Jomo.
You've done a great job on this car, huh? Okay, listen. Now, don't spend this all at once, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Jomo.
My pleasure. Michael, great party.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, stay strong, my brother. Ed, I'll see you soon.
Mr. Ed.
Yeah, Benji.
Shasta pretty kid.
Yeah, I remember. I thought I'd show him the stuff I shot at the party.
Sure, go ahead. I'm gonna go break the bad news to Chief Fogo.
Come on, let's go. They're loving it.
Look, that's me from yesterday. Play it again, Mr. Ed. Play it again.
Okay. There you go.
It was recorded.
You lost me.
It was pre-recorded. That's how Ojuka was in two places at the same time.
Run that by me again?
The meeting.
Yeah.
Ojuka pre-recorded for my benefit. What better alibi to have than the president himself?
Michael, Why would they want you to know about the coup?
There never was a coup, Ed. I mean, look at the facts. My apartment gets burgled. Hey! Nothing taken. I get shot at. They miss. Then I see the meeting on the security screen. That makes me believe there's a coup.
I have already taken care of that. It will be transferred from Airport Hangar 4.
That leads us to Hangar 4. And what do we really find there? Nothing. Ed, it's been a setup. I've been the right man in the right place at the right time. But for who?
So we have all been victims of an elaborate conspiracy to manipulate the press. But why?
You know, initially I thought this was all about power, but now I'm convinced it's about money.
How did you figure that out?
Hear me out. It's all connected to the president's decision. Willem Letois is involved with ArmsLink. ArmsLink lost a defense contract when the president opted for the water project. Now, they wanted me to write the story about the coup in order to scare the president into believing that the country was in danger so he would reinstate the arms deal.
But, Michael, the president's not going to give a contract to ArmsLink if they're implicated in a coup.
In fact, he's already offered the contract to de facto.
And a rival arms company.
Michael, your instincts are usually right. But I simply can't afford to get it wrong twice. If you think it's all about the money, Michael, just the money. Can I use your phone? I don't think this one is mine. The police must have returned the wrong one to me.
There's a phone that looks like a phone, not just a phone. When it belongs to the CIA.
John Marshall's phone.
I'll bet every piece of information that Silverman wants is in my hand.
Let's get this over with.
Our information first.
Let's see it. I don't have to remind you that it's U.S. government property.
Who was Marshall investigating?
That's classified. You should know better, Ed.
That's not what we agreed, Colonel.
Next time, make sure you get your information first.
It won't be of much use to you without the SIM card. New deal, Colonel. No information, no SIM card.
You told me that Marshall working for Ryan's was just his cover.
So I lied. Shoot me. The card.
Just one more thing. The connection between Thomas Rhines and Willem Letois?
What do you think? Letois deals for Rhines.
You're saying Rhines owns ArmsLink?
Now give me the card.
It's in the phone. So I lied. Shoot me.
Son of a...
This is crazy. Everybody's connected to ArmsLink. But where is the payoff?
Look, Rhines is launching his scheme this afternoon at the National Grammar School. Stick with him until you hear from me.
All right, no problem. Where are you gonna be?
There's a girl I gotta see.
Right.
What are you doing here?
At last. Some peace and quiet.
You can't come in here.
I don't have any books overdue. And somehow I think that the gun pointing at you under the table counts for more than some petty library card, don't you?
What do you want?
If a joker thinks he can double-cross me, he thought wrong. When I get my money, he might see you again.
Michael, what are you doing here?
Surprised to see me?
Yeah, I'm afraid you caught me at an awkward time. I've got a tutorial in 5 minutes. Look, I'm sorry, but can we meet up later? Michael?
What were you promised to set me up? A posting in the London Embassy?
Sorry?
You know, I can understand Ojuka, William Latour, and even Thomas Rhines. But you, why you?
Look, I don't know what you're talking about.
You set me up.
Look, I don't need to listen to this. Michael, will you leave now? I want you to leave, Michael. Please just leave.
You are going to serve just as many years in prison as Secretary Ojuka for murder.
I didn't kill anyone.
But you're an accessory. It's just as good as murder. And for what? For what, Sabina? Arms Link has lost out on the contract to de facto. That means no money for Rhines, no money for Ojuka, no money for you. You've won nothing.
And who do you think owns de facto?
Thomas Rhines. Thomas Rhines.
Why did you have to get so involved, Michael?
Give me your cookies.
My car.
Michael. Michael, I'm sorry. Michael, I'm so sorry. I had no idea they'd killed someone. Michael, please, you've got to believe me. Ochuka told me it was a matter of national security.
I need that videotape. How many more people must die before enough is enough?
The availability of these computers in high schools across the country is sure to encourage literacy among the young generation, who are Africa's future. Log on, Africa!
Yeah, Michael. Okay, no problem. It's what I do best.
Any questions?
Yeah, Ed Johnson, GSN. Are you aware, Mr. Rhines, that as of today, the President has formally recommissioned the Water for All project? And with this putting a definite end to speculation regarding the defense budget being reinstated, what are your thoughts on this development?
Well, I think it's good. It shows that the President and I are on the same page, bettering the lives of the ordinary people in this country.
And are you also aware that a conspiracy's been unearthed in which the banker Willem Latour, Federal Secretary Charles Ojuka, and an international businessman have attempted to defraud the government?
Leave me. I have to leave.
Michael.
He's on the move.
Thanks.
What took you so long? The traffic was horrendous. Monsieur?
I hope there won't be any delays with the money.
The funds will be transferred a week before the troops are deployed.
It is imperative that my name is kept out of this whole affair. We can't afford any further mistakes. Like Marshall.
We made sure that he will never talk again.
Sabina, you home early?
Yeah, I'm just studying.
be at Ryan's house.
Okay.
Sabina? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just a little bit tired.
Take care.
Here it is.
Thank you. You okay?
It wasn't easy betraying Ojuka.
Where's he gone?
I'm sorry, but you don't understand everything about me, you know.
Where's he gone? Where's he gone, Sabina?
Thomas Ryan's house.
Prove to me I'm not crazy for believing in you.
I warned you that Willem could become a liability. But you didn't listen.
Oh, shut up. You were supposed to make sure he was paid his cut before he left the country.
There were delays in the transaction.
Did you think you would leave without his money, you idiot?
Be careful how you talk to me. I'm still the federal secretary to the president.
Presidents are only as powerful as men like me allow them to be. You're just another corrupt politician.
Hello, Police Commissioner?
You have lost nothing. You don't come from here. You can simply pack your bags and move on to another deal. But me, this is my home, my life. I have lost everything. Everything. now!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm Secretary Ojuka.
Hold fire! Hold fire!
I've been held hostage.
Secretary Juka, we received information that Willem Letois was hiding here.
I need a police escort. Immediately. This is a matter of national security. Sabina?
Secretary Ojuka, I am arresting you for murder and grand conspiracy to defraud the government.
This has got to be a big mistake. I need to contact the president now. What have you done? Sabina. What have you done?
This is another way to the coast. We're circling around. Kelvin? Kelvin? Like the power. Okay, let's talk business. What's your price?
Sorry?
Everyone has a price, my friend. I need you to fly me to the coast. What's your price? $1 million too? Give me a number.
You know, I've often wondered how people like you sleep at night. But I don't suppose you have a conscience.
I'm a trader. There's no profit in a conscience.
And I'm a journalist. A conscience pays my rent.
What's your price?
What's my price? I have covered wars all over the world. I have watched people die just feet away from me, staring at me with their last gaze, hoping, praying for an answer, an explanation as to why it was necessary for them to die. That you, Thomas Rhines, stood to make vast sums of money was just not an answer I could bring myself to give them. You can't afford my price.
Oh, Michael. I think you'll find my previous offer was a lot more attractive. You're a very smart man, Mr. Power. Perhaps smarter than I am. But I have wisdom. That's what age gives you. And at my age, I know I'm far too old to go to prison.
I don't see you have a choice.
I just made my choice.
Mr. Commissioner, how did an anonymous tip-off about an alleged sighting of Willem Letois lead to all this?
Thank you. I knew I wasn't a fool.
Well, it's the least I could do. It's over between us, isn't it?
We didn't exactly start off on the right foot.
Mitigating circumstances.
If things were different.
I understand. Goodbye, Michael. Don't forget to write to your parents.
So, Michael, are you telling me you wrote this, huh? No, seriously. Good work, my brother.
Thanks, man. Is our surprise ready?
Yeah.
I can't believe you put in a good word for the intern.
Oh, it's an inspiring piece of work. Arms and water. Too much of one, too little of the other. Well done.
Thanks, man. Toast. Well, unfortunately, Ed is leaving us tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Please join me in raising a toast to the man from GSN. A colleague and a true friend. He'll be sorely missed. Ed.
Ed.
Speak.
Thanks. It's been some trip. I feel like part of the family now.
Oh, yes, Ed. So, listen, as a new member of the family, why don't you get the rest of your family a round of drinks, eh?
There's me, thinking I could just slip away quiet.
Oh, yeah, you think so?
I talked to Laura last night.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's picking me up at the airport. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, have I got a surprise for you?
Laura. Here's something else, Michael.
Jomo will be driving you down to my village. The family will be taking care of both of you for the next couple of days. Enjoy it.
Listen, guys, look, we got a long journey, okay? So let's make tracks, eh?
Oh, by the way, give this to George. He'll understand.
You're not coming?
Are you kidding? I still have to write my water story.
Welcome to our small town.
Mr. President, Michael Powell.
Mr. President, Michael. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Oh, no, Michael. Thank you. Your effort on labor this day.
Thank you very much. It's been my honor.
My people, I am proud to be in your village. Proud because I stand among my people who have shown the inner strength of Africa. Ordinary people have managed an extraordinary achievement. I may be your president, but I am also an ordinary African man, and I'm inspired by what I see. If anyone ever doubts whether we can triumph over adversity, let them come to Jabamo. The whole of Africa will look to you, and for that, I'm eternally grateful, not just as your president, but as an African man. What you have achieved here today is just the beginning. Together we can, and together we will build a bright new future for our country and our people. I now declare stage 1 of the Water for All project officially open.
Ndo tenyi rakbono rakuta Jonso kusipe wado to chenu Unze to segbere rakonomi Monu jenwe radio bi seseme Ubo jejo